I don't know what to say again. Hello again. Where's my knife? Here it is. It's very sharp. That had nothing to do with the video. And in fact, we're doing something very opposite from that, because we're doing a cottagecore transformation. And cottagecore is all about being cute and soft and just living our fairy tale cottage gardening dreams that we all apparently now have because of TikTok. Cottagecore is all about exactly what it sounds like. Living in a cottage. You basically just live off the grid in a really small house, preferably in a forest or by a meadow, and you just garden and bake all day. Maybe go outside and have a picnic by yourself because you're alone in isolation. And you wear a lot of flowy dresses and bows in your hair, and I don't know. I'll put pictures on the screen. These pictures can describe it better than I can because I just ramble when I start to describe things. Yeah, so that's the gist of it. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm back with my makeup. Lucky for me, cottagecore makeup is very natural. And I say lucky for me because my skin is throwing a tantrum and we have no one to blame but this hoe. Let me explain myself. So basically what happened is last year my skin was really going through it. It was not good. It was not cute. I worked it in and out and it stressed me out so bad, and my skin was already having problems before that and just made it worse because of how stressed out I was, and I was around greasy meat all day. But then I went to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist helped me and gave me some antibiotics, and I took those antibiotics and my skin was great. All my scars started clearing up because my acne was the kind of acne that would scar really bad. And so a year went by, and up until now I hadn't gotten any bad pimples like that. I would just get a really small one here and there that would go away in a few days, be no problem, wouldn't scar. But then last month, or maybe early this month or something, I don't know, I decided it would be a great idea to just drink freaking lemonade for 2 weeks straight, or maybe like 3 weeks, I don't even know. Before that, the only thing to drink in the house was water. So I just drank water all day every day and my skin was great. And if I did drink something else besides water every once in a while, then it was fine. But I decided to drink lemonade all day every day for the 2 weeks straight and just drink no water at all, except maybe a little water before bed. So what happened is I'm pretty sure that's what's doing it, because then I started to get some bad pimples, like that one. It's scarred. I have an ugly scar there. These pimples still aren't like the ones I used to get, because those ones were some mean, nasty hoes, okay? They would pop up and they would be like that big and they would be painful and they would have like no white head on them, so they were under the skin and I couldn't do anything about them. But these ones aren't that bad, but this one's still scarred because I scratched it off in my sleep. And then this one, I don't know if it would have gotten as bad as that one because I started taking care of it before it got big, but I'm still scared because I don't know if it'll scar. I can't tell if it's a pimple that's gonna scar yet. I don't know. Comment down below if this looks like something that's gonna scar, because I'm genuinely scared because I worked really hard to get my skin to look nice and I don't want it to be ruined even more than it already is. But yeah, that's my rant. So if you're wondering if water works to make your skin nice, it does. It may not fix your acne, but it's definitely not going to make it worse. And if you don't drink water, then it will be worse than it already was going to be. Yes. I'm honestly scared to put anything on it because I don't want to irritate it, and makeup makes everything worse. But I can just take it off after the video. I didn't even want to put anything on it, but the things I do for YouTube. It really didn't even look that bad on camera, but in person, it looked a lot worse. I'm just kind of skip me doing my eyebrows because you've seen me do them 1,000 times. I wasn't too precise with my eyebrows because they're supposed to be natural anyway, and I'm gonna put a lot on because on camera you can't really see it, and cottagecore girls are very like cutesy and soft, so we want lots of blush, like a fairy tale Disney princess. It's okay. In makeup, blush is the first thing to fade, so by the time we're done with this, it'll be fine. I've never put on this much blush in my life. I feel weird. Next is mascara. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm constantly complaining about my stubby little eyelashes. Okay, well, let me just say this mascara, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, my eyelashes still aren't the best. But this mascara makes them so long. It's insane. I don't know how. It just does. Watch me mess it up and not put it on right, and it looks horrible and it just looks stupid. Also, I want to start wearing false eyelashes. I think that would be cool. I need to go out of my comfort zone, you know? And since I'm home all the time, I think it would be a good time to practice putting them on. I already ordered like 3 pairs. I just ordered them so that I wouldn't try to talk myself out of it. So that when they came, I'd be like, well, you are not wasting your money. You spent that money on these eyelashes and you are gonna wear them. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna wear them. Okay, so this is the makeup. Now we're gonna move on to the hair. Wait, no, a bad idea, because I have to take this sweatshirt off and the shirt underneath it. And if I do my hair, yeah, that's something I would do. I probably would do that, wouldn't I? I've done that before, actually, because I'm stupid, and then I had to redo my hair. So I'll be back with the outfit. Okay, ow. This is the outfit. So I think this meets all the Cottagecore requirements. It's flowy, which is very Cottagecore. It's neutral colors, which is very Cottagecore. It has puffy sleeves, which is very Cottagecore. And it has flowers, which is also very Cottagecore. So all around, I think this is a very Cottagecore dress. I look stupid in it, but what did we expect? This looks horrible on me. This dress is giving me nothing. But it's Cottagecore. And it's all I could find. So we're gonna go with it. And we're not gonna talk about it. Sexy Cottagecore dress. Just kidding. Okay, I hate it, but it's all I have, so. And for shoes, I'm not wearing any shoes because I just feel like these Cottagecore people, you know, they're like little fairy tale hippies. They're just frolicking in the grass and like, oh, a beast on my foot. Ah, I love nature. I'm so sorry. So now we're gonna attempt to do the hair. Basically what I have planned for my hair is I'm just gonna do like a half up, half down thing, and then I'm gonna put some ribbon in my hair and like tie a bow. And I know that the ribbon isn't the same color as the dress. Well, when I was buying stuff for this video, I bought this first, and I was planning on getting an all white dress, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And plus, they really don't have this color of ribbon at all anywhere either, even if I would have bought the dress first. So basically, we're screwed either way. So we're just not going to talk about it, okay? I don't want to see any comments about the ribbon, my hair being a different color than the dress. First things first, I need pieces in the front to frame my face, otherwise I look like a troll. Also, this hair tie is about to break. How am I gonna see the back to tie the bow? Forgot the scissors. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I'll be back with scissors. Okay, is this even long enough? Okay, wow, that did nothing. Ow, 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 ow. I have to tie the bow still. Okay. I'm scared to see what's in the back of my head right now. Don't make fun of me.
I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself.
So now we have the look. Now we need to finalize it by taking some pictures. Oh, hi. Hello, sir. What is it? What do you want? So now we're gonna go take pretty pictures out in the beautiful forest outside my cottage. This isn't gonna work. Okay, so scratch that. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna Photoshop me into a beautiful forest outside my cute cottage in the woods. Yes, I might have to get someone to do it for me because I have no idea how to do all that stuff. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so now that we have the look, the makeup, hair, outfit, and hopefully the pictures, now we need to see if I'm really Cottagecore on the inside. And you know how we're gonna do that? We're gonna take some online quizzes. We're gonna do it on my iPad because the phone is filming. Sorry, had to break character there for a second. I'm sure Cottagecore people don't have iPads. Cause this cottage whore. I was gonna say this Cottagecore hoe can't live without her electronics, but you know, cottage whore works too. I'm a cottage whore. Am I Cottagecore quiz. Okay, your life was a movie. What genre would you want it to be? I'm gonna answer all these honestly. We're not gonna try to get cottagecore because we don't want to force ourselves to be something we aren't. This is difficult because I like all of these. Romance. Yeah, next. Coming of age. Oh, how cute. I'm gonna be the main character. I should do a main character video, like transforming myself into the main character. Comedy. We already got that down. My life is just like a joke at this point. Fantasy. Sci-fi. Depends which sci-fi. I like sci-fi, but only some sci-fi. I really like fantasy because you know what movie technically falls into fantasy? Harry Potter. I freaking love Harry Potter. So if my life was a movie, I'd want it to be Harry Potter. Okay, if I could live anywhere, where would it be? In the city, in the suburbs, by the beach, in an old village, by a lake, or in the country? Well, if we were trying to go for cottagecore, we would say country. But that's not me. So, I don't know. I would say by a lake, but it depends which lake. Because I know a lot of lakes in America, in the South, it's like a big thing to live on the lake. But guess what there is in the water in the South? Alligators. I'm terrified of alligators. I'm terrified of everything, but alligators are very high on that list of things that I never want to encounter. I never want to even step foot in Florida because I'm so scared of alligators. And there's also water moccasins, you know, snakes in the water. I don't know. Okay, so I'm overthinking everything again, as usual. I'm gonna say by a lake, but just assuming that that lake is like perfectly safe to swim in, to live by. There's nothing weird in there. There's no like alligators or snakes or weird bugs. I think lakes in like Michigan are nice. So we're just gonna assume it's like a lake in Michigan or something. Which music genre do you listen to most? I listen to a little bit of everything, except for like dubstep and like electronic music. And I don't really listen to indie either, or folk. Other than that, I have some of everything. Even classical. I like piano and violins. It's very relaxing. But pop, rock, and rap, I have a lot of each. I'm just gonna say pop because a lot of pop artists have been coming out with new stuff lately. So pop. Which bedroom would you rather have? I like the first one a lot, and I like the one on the bottom left too. I can't really choose. I think I like the top one because there's more contrast there. It looks nice, and it's a pretty view outside. Tick off every clothing item that matches your style. Overalls, floral nature patterns, puffy sleeves, flowy skirts and dresses, gingham print, earth tones, embroidered patterns, corduroy pants, and knit sweaters and cardigans. So let's just, if you like any of these things that I'm going to say I don't like, sorry. I have very strong opinions about things. So if you wear these things, it's fine. I'm talking about for me, I don't like these things personally, okay? You can wear them, you can do whatever you want. So, overalls. I hate overalls. I've never seen a pair of overalls that I liked or like someone who I thought looked nice in them. I'm so sorry. You either look like a giant overgrown baby or a farmer. There's no in between. I'm like, just no. So no to that. Floral and nature patterns. Yes, I love floral patterns. Puffy sleeves, it depends, but I do have things that have puffy sleeves, so I will check that. Flowy skirts and dresses. Yes. Not the one I'm wearing currently, but yes. Gingham print. I freaking love gingham. Like, you know, like picnic dresses that everyone wears, like the best dressed Ashley talks about. I love those dresses that she wears. They're so cute. Earth tones. I like wearing other colors too, but I definitely like earth tones, like neutral colors. Embroidered patterns. Some can look good, but it's very difficult to not cross over into grandma sweater territory. So for the most part, no. Corduroy pants. I mean, I used to hate corduroy pants. My mom used to try to put corduroy pants on me and just corduroy everything, and I hated it with a passion. But then again, my mom, the way she dressed me was like okay for a kid. Now she tries to pick things out for me, and I still hate them. But now I feel like I would be okay with corduroy. It would have to be a very specific pair of corduroy pants. I'll put yes for corduroy pants. Knit sweaters and cardigans. We already know I like knit sweaters and cardigans because I've had them in hauls before, so I love knit sweaters and cardigans. Okay, next. Tick off all the hobbies you've tried or want to. Knitting. I mean, I tried crocheting. Does that count? Baking. Yeah, I like baking. I love baking. Gardening. Nope, never tried it. Not really interested in it. I don't like dirt and bugs. And there would be a lot of that, so no. Cross stitching, no. Making earrings out of tiny things, no. I'm too lazy for that. I wouldn't even know how to even begin with that. Reading, I hate reading. If I found a book that was really interesting, I could probably do it, but I just haven't pursued looking for a book I like that much. Ironic, because I've always had like a really high reading level, but I've always hated it. Never liked it. I would refuse to read books. All throughout school, I would look up like spark notes and stuff to see what happened in the chapter, and then just get by and make something up because I was just like really good at it, at like comprehension and reading, all that. I think in like the 4th grade I had like a 7th grade reading level, and then in the 7th grade I had like a college reading level. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was something like that. I wish I liked reading more, but I don't. So next though, weirdly enough, I love writing, but it has to be on my terms. Like if you're gonna try to force me to write an essay about something I don't give a crap about, I'm not gonna want to write the essay. I don't want to write essays in general. What I like to write is like stories, DIY projects. No, make everything you decorate your dream home with. Lots of plants, yes. Crystals, no. Fairy lights, yes. Dried fruit strings. I didn't know that was a thing, but okay. Nature themed art, I guess. Vintage accessories, not really. I want to go into grandma territory, so I'm just gonna say no. Pressed flowers. I like actual flowers. Macrame. I don't know what that is. And embroidery hoops. I'm just gonna say no because I don't really like what's in the picture. Animal themed knickknacks. Probably not. Natural wood furniture. Yes, I like that. Lots of candles. I'm just scared of using candles. What if something happens and like it falls over and starts a fire? I have cats and they like to jump up in places because they're curious, and if they knock it over, then I do like the look of candles, so I guess I'll put yes. And finally, how often do you think about leaving your life behind and fleeing to a small cottage in the woods? For me, especially ever since like the whole TikTok trend of cottagecore has come up, I've probably thought about it a few times. I think it would be nice, but then I just think about like all the stuff that I would be missing that I couldn't do, and I'd be really lonely, and I need electronics to function. So if it's out in the woods where there's no connection, I would die of boredom. But it would be nice to do every once in a while, I guess. Actually, no, maybe not. I've heard too many forest horror stories. There's like a whole channel that's just like mostly like middle of the woods, middle of nowhere, forest horror stories, camping horror stories, just everything that happens in the woods, and it's terrifying. I don't know what the heck is out there, and weird people go into the middle of the woods and do weird stuff. See, there I go, overthinking everything again. But yeah. Weird people do weird things in the woods, so maybe not a good idea. In theory, I like the idea though, but the thought has crossed my mind a few times. Oh wow, look at my results. I did not expect that. 61% cottagecore. That's more than half. I think I did pretty good, just answering honestly with my actual answers that my real self would have. It says, you're pretty dang cottagecore. You're a dreamer and love to surround yourself with all the incredible things nature has to offer. Some things in nature just scare me anyway, so I don't know. Moving on. You might not physically be in a cabin in the woods. There you go. But that's not going to stop you from making your life feel something straight out of a fairy tale. Okay, I think that's fair enough. That sums it up pretty well, how I feel. Okay, I can't really think of anything else to do because I can't bake. I don't have an oven in my house or a stove or anything. All I have is a microwave. I could heat up like a cinnamon roll, but I don't even have a cinnamon roll, so yeah, that's all I can do. I hope you like the transformation. You should definitely like and subscribe and all that stuff. You want to know why? Because YouTube is taking away my watch hours. I've been monitoring my watch hours, and you think you can get past me, YouTube, but you can't. I know what you're doing. You think you're sneaky, but you're not. I had like 1,580 something watch hours, and they were going up and up and up, and after a while it just stopped, and I knew people were watching my videos because my watch minutes on YouTube Studio were going up, but it wasn't going anywhere on the monetization tab in the creator area. And then it started to go down when my views were going up. YouTube is taking away my watch hours because they don't want me to get to the point where they have to pay me. So help me out with that, because YouTube isn't being nice, to put it nicely. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Comment a video idea you want to see from me, and I will most likely do it if at all possible. Thank you for watching. Bye.